Originally released in 1998 on the Nintendo 64, Banjo-Kazooie still stands as one of the near pinnacles of the platforming genre, a genre that has since dwindled in popularity. Well, it's 10 years later and Rare has a new Banjo game coming out called Nuts and Bolts. To commemorate this release, Microsoft and Rare also decided to go back to where it all started and release the original Banjo-Kazooie on the Xbox Live Arcade. Rare wasn't content with just going to their vaults and pulling out the same exact game. This new version looks better with sharper graphics, runs in widescreen, and has remastered sound. Of course, all references to Nintendo have been removed, so sorry guys, no walking N64 sign in the beginning. The much talked about stop and swap feature that was supposed to make its debut in Banjo-Kazooie's sequel also finally comes out in this XBLA release. Yes, you can get the ice key and it actually does something this time. However, instead of unlocking stuff in Banjo-Tooie, it unlocks things like vehicle parts in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. The part that I unlocked from the ice key wasn't terribly exciting, but hey, at least it's there. Besides all of that, the game is still exactly the same, for better or for worse. The character voices are still annoying samples that repeat, and you still aren't given complete analog control of the camera. There's also still some slowdown from time to time. But hey, it's the game you remember. All of the humor, responsive platforming, and collecting remain intact. For those who don't know, the game is set up a lot like Mario 64. You have a main hub world that connects smaller worlds, and you open up areas by collecting jiggies and musical notes. There are also little critters called jingos to find, bosses to fight, and moves to learn as you progress. If you like platforming and or collecting a lot of things, chances are you'll like Banjo. Although it doesn't quite have the same impact today, Banjo-Kazooie is still a very fun game on the Xbox Live Arcade. If nostalgia for the bird and bear duo keeps you up at night, or if you're just curious about what a kazooie is, then Banjo is worth a look. Just be prepared to deal with grating character voices that will make you want to kill small mammals. Now excuse me while I go find a small mammal.